Hi everyone, Andy here, and welcome back to the AI Breakdown. Today we're going to look at how AI is changing the way we search the web. Let's bring this to life with some numbers. Over 58% of Google searches now end with 0 clicks. That's right, 58% of users never visit any website after searching. And if that makes you wince, brace yourself because analysts are predicting search query volume could drop by 25% by 2026. As users shift to AI assistants. Gartner's gone further, forecasting more than a 50% plunge in organic website traffic, all because AI is just handing users their answers. No click required. Generative AI isn't just tweaking a few search engine results pages, it's upending how people behave, how search results are constructed, and what it takes to win attention online. Here's what we'll cover today. First, we'll unpack the radical shift in how people now search for answers, why 0 clicks, and AI summaries are changing the winner-takes-all game on Google, who's thriving and who's not, with some lessons for publishers, e-commerce and local businesses, and finally, a practical playbook for surviving and thriving. Let's start with how generative AI is turning our old search habits upside down. Remember back when you'd Google one keyword at a time and spend ages clicking open 10 different tabs to try and stitch together an answer? Gone are those days, at least for a growing slice of the web. Today, the way people interact with search engines and AI tools couldn't be more different. Take ChatGPT. The average prompt on ChatGPT is a whopping 23 words, compared to just 4.2 words when people use old-school search. It's not just about keywords anymore. We're talking about full, multi-part questions, real, natural, and sometimes even a bit of rambling. AI systems invite us to ask, what are the best breathable running shoes for flat feet in rainy weather? Instead of running 5 searches, good running shoes, flat feet shoes, shoes for rain, and so on. That shift is enormous. The data shows users are much more conversational and intent-packed in their queries when they trust an AI to synthesize the mess for them. And these platforms aren't just for quick hits either. The average session length on AI chatbots is now between 8 and 13 minutes, much longer than the typical hop, skip, jump through Google. What's important for you is this. People are expecting a straight answer with all the research, pros and cons, and context delivered in one tidy box, no 10 blue links, no fussing with forums. Meanwhile, the platforms themselves are ballooning, even if Google's still got search traffic locked down for now. Google processes about 14 billion searches a day, yes, billion with a B, but AI chatbots like ChatGPT now rack up over 5 billion monthly visits. That's 100% plus year-on-year growth. Granted, still under 2% of total global search, but the trajectory's clear and up only. Now, here's where traditional SEO's formula starts to wobble. When Google's AI overviews, those big rich answer boxes at the top, kick in, they don't just recycle the top 10 results. Nope. In some cases, 62% of the sources Google cites for its AI answers aren't even in the top 10 organic rankings. So if your content directly nails a user's intent, you've still got a shot at the spotlight, even if you're not crowned king of the old ranking order. In my own work, I've switched from scattershot Googling to just asking AI in plain English what I want, and I get back a structured answer, with recommendations, links, and a summary, all in one. That's the new normal. We're teaching the machines exactly what we want and expecting a single, authoritative answer back. And for content strategy, that means if your site doesn't answer real, complex questions, you're invisible. Okay, let's talk about what this means for the battleground of SEO. 0-click searches and AI answer boxes aren't just trimming a few points off organic click-through rates. They're driving a knife straight into the heart of traditional web traffic models. 0-click searches are already at an all-time high. More than half of all searches now end without a click. Users never leave the results page, their questions are answered by a summary, a box, or a chatbot response. And when Google's AI overviews appear, the traffic impact is significant but varies considerably across studies and contexts. Organic click-through rates typically decline between 25% and 50%, with some extreme cases reaching up to 79%. For content sites focused on how-to guides, news or FAQs, traffic losses generally range from 18% to 64%. Paid ads also see reduced performance when appearing beneath AI content, with click-through rates declining by approximately 54% to 62% compared to searches without AI overviews present. The fallout's already visible. Stack Overflow, once pulling in over 100 million monthly visits, saw its Google traffic cut in half after ChatGPT and Bing Copilot launched. News publishers are feeling it too. Among the top 500, referrals from search are down 27% year on year, with some losing as many as 64 million visits a month. As one publisher put it, "We feel betrayed. We provide the answers, but the clicks don't come." And this isn't just on the fringe. Google's AI overviews have rolled out to more than 2 billion users across 200 countries. And by mid-2025, over half of all global searches triggered an AI overview. So here's the reality. If you're still just chasing those 10 blue links, still betting everything on organic clicks, the writing's on the wall. Adapt or fade away. So, with all that carnage, who's really at risk? And who's actually coming out on top? Let's break this down by business type, because the impact is not one size fits all. First up, publishers and content sites. If you're running a news portal, Q&A hub, or a blog thriving on listicles and affiliate links, you're in the blast zone. AI scrapes your answers, jumbles them with input from third-party sites, and boils it all down to a neat little box, sometimes without your brand even being shown. It can misquote you or rip stats out of context, meaning you lose the chance to set the record straight. The result, your page views and ad revenue take a nosedive. But it's not all doom. High-quality publishers, the ones producing original research, deep expert analysis, and structured, clearly attributed content, are increasingly cited in AI summaries. Someone's got to feed the machine, and the AI needs trusted sources of truth. Sites like Wikipedia and Quora have seen their exposure increase through AI referencing. Some publishers are even working directly with AI platforms, striking licensing deals to be branded in AI answers, or at least to get some traffic and credit back. The lesson? If you're authoritative and unique, AI gives you new ways to pop up in front of users who may not have clicked before. Next, e-commerce and retailers. The threat here is comparison shopping in a box. AI can shortlist products and spit out price, rating, and review summaries, sometimes skipping your affiliate-reliant product pages entirely. Smaller brands, or those who haven't invested in structured product data and reviews, see themselves locked out of the recommended set, no matter how good the stock in their warehouse. Even if you're the original source, a third-party review site might get the citation instead. And the risk of misinformation here is real. If AI scrapes an outdated price or lists an old model, you're left in the lurch. Yet there's a silver lining. If your brand and product data are kept up to date and well structured, think schema, current pricing, reviews in all the right places, you can still make it into the AI's consideration set. And the visitors you do get from AI answers are more likely to be high intent and ready to buy, since they've already had the shortlist made for them. Smart retailers are also experimenting with plugins or official integrations into ChatGPT and other AI assistants, so they're the ones stop the AI recommends for shopping. Now, local businesses and services like restaurants, plumbers, clinics, here the winner-takes-all logic can be brutal. AI assistants might give users just one or two top suggestions rather than a nice long Google Map 10-pack. If you're not recommended because your reviews aren't glowing, your details are out of date, or your listings aren't consistent, your online visibility could vanish overnight. But if your Google business profile is on point, reviews are stellar, and your local business schema is up to date, you might just become the local plumber or curry house that the AI recommends to everyone nearby. And with new SGE Places modules, your business could be right there inside the AI result, complete with the review snippets and photos. There's even a chance to win on seamlessness. If you've got booking integrations in place, someone can find you and book you via AI in seconds. So the risks are highest for those stuck with thin, generic, or ignored content, and the winners will be those who build trust, freshness, and practical value into every digital touchpoint. Time for some practical advice. Here's your survival toolkit for thriving in this AI-first landscape. The strategies every forward-thinking business needs to embrace. First, optimize for questions, not just keywords. That means building out detailed FAQs, how-tos, and Q&A sections that mirror the way real people ask for things. Full, natural questions like, how do I fix low water pressure in an old London flat? Or what's the best CRM for SaaS companies with remote teams? Second, structure your content for machines. Use crisp headings, bullet points, and concise summaries. Put the key answer up front and make your pages easy to extract. Get schema.org structured data in place. FAQ, product review, local business, whatever fits your vertical. This helps AI engines and search bots know exactly what you offer and why it's trustworthy. Third, double down on traditional SEO basics. You're still unlikely to get cited in an AI answer unless your page ranks at least in the top 20. Ensure your site is crawlable, loads quickly, and isn't blocking reputable AI crawlers like GPT bot. Good architecture and links are a must, not optional. Next, authority. AI can spit out content, but it can't manufacture trust, so you need to build it yourself. Highlight real expertise, bios, credentials, reviews, client logos. Show off awards, certifications, mentions in the press. Expertise, experience, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, or EEAT for short, isn't just a Google slogan. It's how you persuade AI models you're worth quoting. It also helps to get your brand mentioned on third-party sites and earn digital PR. Now create AI-resistant content. That means interactive tools, live calculators, podcasts, data visualizations, demos, the kind of thing an AI summary can only hint at, not reproduce. If someone wants the full picture, they need to click through to you. Strong opinions and original research help too. No bot can replicate your hottest take or last year's customer dataset. Treat AI as its own channel. Track when you're cited in AI boxes or chatbot answers. Look for new referral patterns and user agents in your analytics. If ChatGPT or Bing Copilot is suddenly mentioning your brand or linking to your site, see which pages are getting love and double down there. Optimize titles and hooks so they're irresistible for AI to quote and for human users to click. Now for e-commerce and local businesses, listen up. Your product feeds and availability need to be religiously up to date. Don't just update them on your site. Make sure your reviews and ratings shine everywhere across the web. Why? Because AI doesn't just look at your website, it scours external platforms when recommending products or local services. For those of you running local businesses, your Google Business Profile is your new best friend. Chase those 5-star reviews like they're gold dust, upload high-quality photos that showcase your business at its best, and craft an FAQ section that answers every possible question a potential customer might ask. Remember, AI loves to quote comprehensive, authoritative answers. Here's your AI game plan in a nutshell. Be the definitive answer people seek. Build rock-solid trust with both users and algorithms, and maintain your data with obsessive precision. So here's where we land. Classic search is still huge. Google's not going anywhere overnight, but the way people look for answers online is rapidly evolving. Instead of fixating on 10 blue links, users are asking fuller, more conversational questions and expecting trustworthy answers instantly from ChatGPT or an AI box on Google. Zero clicks and generative answers are siphoning off huge chunks of traffic, slashing organic visibility, and reordering who wins attention. But this isn't the death of SEO, it's a transformation. The secret? Don't think of SEO, AEO, answer engine optimization, and GEO, generative engine optimization, as separate camps. The sites that flourish pair rigorous technical SEO with answer engine optimization, high authority, structured data, and content that AI can't easily rip off. So if you remember one thing from today's show, make it this. Don't just optimize for Google, optimize to be the source AI trusts. Thanks for listening and see you next time.